Hello guys, my name's Dio Costa and welcome back to a lovely skeleton program developed by AQA. In today's video we're going to be looking at how to surrender to the enemy. So currently in the game, obviously, there is no option to surrender. You have no option to surrender. You either win the game or you lose the game. Let's change that up a bit. So let's try and surrender. So we do have this function called while not game 1, but we want to add a new function called surrender. I might sound like this is like some new idea. It's not. I imagine like it's such a fancy word, surrender. We want to add surrender to the game. So we had many ways to come across this. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have a surrender variable, and I'm just going to place it over here. I think. And what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to create this kind of score system to at least get a sense of the score. But also when you surrender, probably display the board on how it looks like, where all the boats were. Probably something like that. But of course, current game, there's actually no score system. We might actually add that onto a different video, but because I'm not going to add any score in this video, but probably in the next video I'll add the score. But for this video, let's actually work on a surrender mechanic. And surrender is quite interesting, and I'm thinking of exactly how I'm going to implement it. I think I'm going to add this variable over here, surrender equals f, false. And I'm not quite. I don't want to ask if I wish to surrender or not, because that can get annoying. Do you wish to surrender? No. Do you wish to surrender? No. I think that can get quite tedious and annoying. So what we might do is if you just type in a column, surrender, or something like that. If you add like over here in the column, you just type in surrender. It'll just, okay, so you want to surrender, you know. Maybe something like that, I think, maybe. Because why am I thinking of that is, because when we come over here and load up, for example, we come over here and load up, right, we're over here, we've loaded up, and with the save game, you asked, would you like to save? No. And I have to keep on, right, I have to say no. And I think that could just get very tedious. Having to always say, would you like to surrender? No. Would you like to surrender? No. I think that gets quite tedious. Probably if I have surrender, I can spell it correctly. So, surrender. There we go. Right. And we have something again. It gets annoying. You know, it just comes up, you know, invalid column, invalid row, blah blah. So, what could be interesting is if I was to add this kind of command function. If I was to add this kind of command function into the game, where it has a list of commands, and if you type in, for example, save, it will go into the save. If you type in surrender, and it'll just have it, you know, at the end. And if you don't want to surrender, you don't want to save the game, just press enter and it'll just continue on like normal. You don't have to input anything really. These are just commands really to tell, oh, what would you like to do? If you like to just continue the game, just press enter and don't input anything. And what I think is, if you input something which is not a command, we'll have a list of commands. And if you input, maybe we should have a list of commands. And if you input something which is not a command, simply we'll just continue on the game. Well, I like that was a mistake. So if you press A or 1 by accident, you know, we just continue the game, so it won't cause any issues. So that would mean we're gonna have to make a few changes to how the saving game function works, for example. Currently I'm trying to find where do we get the get row and columns. Because over here we ask, but where's this run? Where does that tell us run? I could just do Control F, but I don't like Control F. function there. So it's told over here. So this is where it's, well, it's not, is it really? Row equals get column. Yeah, I think actually it's over here, maybe. Yeah, okay, it looks like it is actually. It's actually over here. So in the make play move, before, should be before or, yeah, before, after. Before or after? Before. We'll try it before. We'll see how this works. And we'll say player command is equal to, and we're going to create a new function called the command manager. First thing, command manager. Sounds cool, right? Right, command manager. And so we're going to say player command, please return the player command. And this will just get the player's command, obviously. Do as they wish. So, command list. So we might want to do is a bunch of lists, which is we might want to do a bunch of lists, maybe. We could do it as a list. Or we could just do a bunch of if statements actually as well. Doesn't have to be a thing of it, but you know, why not? Why not? Save and surrender. Those will be the two current commands we have. What I'm going to say is for command in command list, print command. Then we're going to see if this works how I want it to. Here we go. Well, that's one issue, but save and surrender. There we go. So, could put this under while true, couldn't we? While true. While true. So for command and command list, which you might want to say print. Oh yeah, I need to put a colon on this. What am I doing? Please enter command. A command, if you wish. I can say if you wish, because you don't have to. For command, if actually, I don't even need to do that, do I? I can just say is if player command is equal to an input. I can just say dot upper. Again, if player command is in print print yes or true. Print true. So I can just test over here. Let's save true, so that worked. Okay, and let's try surrender. Just do some testing to make sure that this is all working. Surrender, and that's also true. So, if command is in command list, and if the player command is equal to save, then we're going to tell it to run the save. So what this means is we're going to be changing a bit. We're going to be changing a bit on how this works, basically. We might not want all of this crap, right? In the make player move. Save game. We might all want this just in this subroutine for us. We might just want that. You know, just put this all in into this subroutine that we've created called the save game subroutine. Right? Just do that for us, please. You know, just do that. And this, oh yeah, we also need probably board. I think we will need is a board in here. Just making sure that the generator, yeah, that has the board. So we're gonna have to get the board as well in the command manager. Definitely, we're gonna have to get the board in because we're gonna have to then give the board into the generate save as well. So where this starts here, we're going to get the board please as well. Thank you. So please enter command if you wish. If the command's equal to save, then please run is the save game board. Well, the save game subroutine basically. And if player command is equal to the surrender. Now this is the interesting part because it's the one we're creating. Do I need to return this? I don't even think I do. But I can. If it's equal to the surrender, we're gonna say, can I change the check win? Because the check win, but see the win is while not game 1. So what this means is that what this basically means is that you can never lose the game, really, in Warships. You can't. This game. Let's actually print surrender. Let's actually check if this actually even works. So start the game, input, and say save. So set swave. Again, it just ignored it. It was like, this does not exist. I'm just gonna ignore it, you know? Just ignore the command, and that's what I wanted. I want it. Seriously, I cannot actually. For some reason, I cannot actually drag that in. My Python is going weird. Right. And if I say save, would you like to save the game? Yes. Test 5. No, and I can still do columns, but of course, let's see. Oh look, here's a lovely little test 5. So that worked. Now, let's say if we say surrender. Let's actually play on. So if I was to just so let's actually been playing a bit. You know, and I say, okay, now I wish to surrender. I don't know why we would want to surrender, I'm not exactly sure, but you surrender. And what do we do now? Great question. So, we want to now is reveal the board. And so, what we're gonna have to do, if I see the print board, this prints the board, but one thing it doesn't, it hides basically the it hides up the how the board looks, you know, it kind of like hides those pieces, which is something you probably don't want, because if I was to just say over here, right, if I was to just say surrender, you know, just print me out the board please, right, it's not going to print out in the way that they have it over here printed out. So let me show you what I mean. You know, it'll print up like this, which won't make much sense to you. It won't, you know. It'll look like crap to the player. Well, of course, to the people watching this who have actually done the program, they don't know what it means. But to the average player, they won't understand what the hell is this mess. So we want it to display like this, obviously, but we want to display the actual ships. We don't want them hidden. That's the thing. So we must, I believe it's the print board we want to tackle, and want to see what do we exactly have to do over here. What do we exactly do? We could create a new function, which prints the board, of course, with the ship shown, or we could just change this up, you know, and if the command is surrender, you know, show us where all the ships are. So I'm telling you, print for column. Yeah, let's print up some spaces. Right, print row. I'll print up. This is some hyphens. I'll say fin. So as to change these numbers up, I'll increase the size of the board, which we don't want. Check win. If board row in return true. If it has A, B, return false. If it has those, yeah, if it has those, return false. Else return true. What I'm gonna do, because I've not actually seen is a win. I've not actually seen how you win in this game. So let's actually see. Wait a minute. So I'm gonna do safe, and I'm gonna do a bit of cheating. Yes, let's win. So let's actually see what happens when we win. Because I'm not actually even seeing what happens when we win. So let's actually see what happens when we win. So now 2, 1, 2, 1, and that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, I think it is. 6 and 0. Yeah. 6 and 1. 6. Of course, no misses yet, obviously. I'm that amazing in the game. 4. Great, and then Pepper has got these numbers, so I can just take away 1 and get the answer. Great, isn't it? But it doesn't go along over here on the x-axis, it's only the y-axis it's got, so that's annoying. 4, 5, but I guess that's how you want to see it, right? It doesn't make sense how it already does it, really. 4 and 6, I've not done 6, have I? So then 4 and 7, and those are all of those, and got 5 and 6. Is it 5 and 6? No, it's 4 and 6. No, it's 5 and 6. Because I'm now doing the A's. So 6 and 6, yeah. 7 and 6. 8 and 6. And the last one, which is 9 and 6. So, and now we've just got 2 more. 8 and it is 5. And 1 more, 8 and 6. 8 and, not 6, 8 and, no, it's not 6, is it? No, it's 8 and, because I just did 6. So is it 8? Oh. 6. 6 and 8 and, no, 8 and 4. Yeah, 12. Have I not done all of them? I swear I've done all of them now. I've done all of them. What are they talking? I've done the whole board. Done. I'm saying done. Done. Oh no! I'm missing 1D. So I've not completed the board. No, that's a lie. I've not completed the board. I'm lying. So it's 1 and 3. No, it isn't. What am I doing? Great. Now I've got miss. It's 3 and 1. It's the other way round. Right there. And yep, you have sunken all the ships. So yeah, so basically you have sunken all ships, but it doesn't display you the ships, right? It just says you've sunken all the ships. It doesn't actually actively display to you the ships. It just says you've sucked them. So yeah. And for some reason it appeared invalid main menu selection. Okay. For some reason I'm not quite sure. So print board equals. Maybe is it the change over here? I'll say for it. I think it's this change we want to do. I'll say print A. What happens? It messes up everything. Okay. Won't do that. Maybe it's due to the side, the way I've done it. Right, we'll redo that part, which was the board. Interesting. And we'll just say A. But see, that actually does. I think that does that actually display where all the ships are. I think that may actually display where all the ships are. Let's see a save. Let's see if these are where all the ships are. I'm curious. Ships. Which are the ships? I'm curious. These where all the ships are. Yeah. These are. So yeah, I've cracked it. So yeah, this is the part that we're very interested in. This is it. We could create a subroutine. We could. That is true. We could just create a subroutine for all this. That's true. Or we could just make is the change over here. We could say wherever the print board is, which I'm not exactly quite sure where it appears over here. What I could state is I could say, guess what? Not guess what, in our surrender, I could say, print me up the board, please. And I could say quit, I guess. You've done that. Well, I guess we want to. Well, once you print the board, I think that's no point, you know, just quit. Right? We'll see. So, print up the board. Let's see if we were to just run this. Surrender. Yeah, it tells me, do you want to quit? Yeah, so we don't want that. So again, we might actually want to implement that lovely little time. We might just want to say, you know, time.sleep and sleep for, I don't know, 100 seconds or something, you know. You know, and we just say surrender, and it'll just display everything for us, you know. Or we could just say, get us the main menu. That's true. I could say, you know, game 1 equals true. Or something. You've sunken. It will display that, I think. I think it will display that. But yeah. But we want, again, of course, we want to send the print board also with as our command as well. So let's get in the print board. Let's see if this works. We got our print board and we're like, okay, so we also want the play command, please. Is it going to work, or is it going to complain about somewhere else? It does not have the play. It doesn't have the play command. Yeah, it's going to complain somewhere else that there's no play command. That's what all this does all the time. Gets annoying because it's then going to complain. Oh, we don't have this. Do I need to tell it to inherit? I think I do. Let's see. It's not gonna... Yeah, it's gonna complain. It's gonna complain about that. I could just say reveal board actually, instead of just print board. Just say reveal board. And just have it like at the bottom. Reveal the board. And we just have a board and play command. Well, actually, reveal board we just need is board. Because we won't even need to ask for the play command actually. We could just say reveal us the board please. And what we could just say, you know, is could I then just say this? And the piece inside. Else if board contains this, else if board in, display the thing, you know. Can I then just do that? But could I do this? This is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to print a bunch of these. I'm going to display each list up. I don't know if there's a more efficient way of doing this, like displaying the list, but this would be probably the easiest. This would be the easiest right now. This is what I already know. To just change this. So all I can say is, you know, if there is an A, you know, print us out an A. If there's a B, print us out a B. If there's an S, print out an S. If there is a D, print us out a D. If there's a P, please print out us a P. And let's try that instead. Load. Here we go. And let's surrender. And that's our board. Right there. You guys might want to tweak it so that it says, you know, this is the end or something like that, or print the main menu. But anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to stop. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And in the next video, we're going to be looking at this app to tell the player which boat they have surrendered. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.